Hello, hello, we are back. We're going to do some more Mario Kart. Trev, what's going on? Hello, welcome. You missed just a bit earlier. We're playing through Litronom's and CO Haynes mods. They just released some things recently. We're playing through those. And we're going to be playing through GoldenGemGame's Jerod Kart. Kiddles, hello. Yeah, I decided to come back. We're going to do another run with some of Golden Gems levels, GGG's levels. So we'll skip right into that. Go. So same thing, I have not played most of these. Same menu. I think this one is one version back, so I'm not sure. There we go. Let's close that. So I don't know if Grand Prix is working or what else. We'll have to see if it lets me go through it in the menu. Okay, I guess it does. We'll try the first one here. Guess it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, there's our crash screen. So that does not work. We'll be doing time trials. This, I think, is an older version of my patch, so the Grand Prix mode didn't work in that yet. They've been working on a newer version, not quite ready for release yet. So coming through this tunnel area here. See ya, Hayne, Litronom, welcome back. And there's a lap. So I think this was the first one they had made. Like most people, the first track you make, not too much going on. But everything works well. The rock walls there. And I like the layout of that turn coming into this one back against it. It's just tight enough to where you can comfortably make it. Now they did a lot of modifications as well to the stats, the variations between all the racers. His PC overheated. Oh no, it was too much. So I'm not really too sure exactly what changes were made, but all the characters handle much differently than they normally would. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to be too much of a difference where it's affecting my racing. And this one I've seen as well. This one I like. This one I really enjoy playing through. It's a fun city type level. Something very urban. And there's a lap. Oh, I don't have my audio. My apologies. There we go. Thank you for pointing that out, Litro. Yeah, I had muted that at the end of the last stream. There you go. Now it should be good. It's actually good that the noise reduction is so high. You're not supposed to hear that. You're only supposed to hear, and it's still too low. Hold on. There you go. Alright, guys. Now you should actually be able to hear it. Yeah, I can't stand wearing headphones, so I spent like $30 on this mic that has like this real specific pickup where it'll only hear volume directly in front of it, basically. I'm able to use my TV speakers and not have to put them halfway across the room or something. And there's a shortcut here by going left. Onto this bright building. That's 3. This was before mini-maps or the previews or all these things worked, which is why you can see not quite working as you'd expect. They were kind of caught halfway. Have not played this one yet, so I'll have to be careful. It's called Shiver Peaks. I have to imagine I'll be able to fall off. But yeah, they were caught halfway between, you know, everything working and not working, so they replaced a lot of the original stuff, which is where all those textures are loading from. Okay. Okay, and that's a lap. So that wasn't too bad, not too many. I like that caution sign though, that's good. Oh, just as I say, no real issues, I almost fall off there. You know, I think I might have just seen a reflection there. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's because I was in the air. Like you mentioned, they've replaced the shadow with a reflection. Let's test that out when we get back in here. So apparently instead of a shadow, when I get here I should have my reflection. Yep, and you can even see it a little bit. But then as you jump up you can see a little bit more. So let's see if I can hit this bump again. Yeah, then you really see them in the texture underneath. Interesting. So yeah, that's Triclon, welcome. You see that back there? That's how real-time reflections work. You just have to make it ice, and preferably semi-transparent. You know what it reminds me of, honestly, is a bit like the Disney racing game. What's that Disney one called? Mickey Mouse's Speedway or whatever. Because a lot of the polygons are squared off and they have the textures like kind of mapped directly to them. It feels a lot like that game in that regard, which had very more basic geometry along the sides, but was much more heavy on the you know, the use of the textures because of it. Yeah, I didn't know it was the ice. I never knew that. Litro knew that. He's been using it, but not me. I have not played or seen this one. Okay. I like that. I was kind of going for something very similar in one of my levels. But I think they did it a little bit better than I was going for. Yeah, if I just stay right on it. Nope, now I'm falling off. Alright, so that one was a little bit trickier. This was a little bit wider. I feel like it would work better. I feel like the road's too narrow for this, because there's an obvious benefit to hitting the boost there. But if it was just a bit wider, yeah, exactly, where like there's but it's hard to keep on that smooth like that. It's not because then you bump, and once you bump, you... Oh, and then I'm losing, I'm missing. So yeah, it's not free, that's for sure. This'll bring me home. No. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Not good. Supposed to be a good last lap. Blew it. I didn't even actually look at which one this was. Is this the lemon lime one, I think? Okay, this one I like so far. Interesting looking half pipe. I'm very tempted. Let's test your loop, Triclon. Here we go. Oh. Oh no. Yeah. Here's your physics. So we can finally put that to rest. I don't have to build a loop anymore, because GoldenGemGame's did for us. Needs the boost ramp? Damn. It would be great if it did work, but there's no way it's gonna work. Probably not. I would die if it worked too. No, it has been determined. Cyclone holding on to a dream. I'm waiting for it to work perfectly too. Like the camera pans upside down and everything follows the player. But no way. There's just way too much going on there. Once you get upside down, the Y is just going to drag you down. It's just a constant negative. Y acceleration is always pulling downwards. It's all... The game is not designed to maintain momentum along centrifugal forces like that. It's not. Doesn't have any code for that. I have not yet seen the orbiting code written into the game. On another note, this level's pretty good. I like this one too. Oh, I went the wrong way. Or dip. That's out of bounds? Rip. I had a good run. I thought I found the shortcut, but it was not. A nice little jump at the end, and the finish line. Good laps. That's what we need, the blast processing. If we had blast processing, we'd be able to do loops, but without that. Oh, into the purple stuff. Oh. Okay, hold on, where is it? There we go. Cross the bridge. To the swamp. Cross the finish line. So we got to remember when we fall into this area, gotta take a right. that. Oh, super smooth. And the jump. This is like some kind of poison swamp. It almost feels like from Majora's Mask from the Deku swamp in there. Getting very similar vibes. Oh, and I'm into the purple stuff. Go, Bowser, go into the purple stuff. Takes a long time to get going. Yeah, he definitely destroyed that. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. That's just bad. Dude, as I mentioned, he tweaked a lot of the character stats. I'm always apprehensive to do that. Bowser's got a real slow acceleration. Takes him a long time to get up there. I haven't noticed because I've been getting the starting boost and I haven't really fallen off too badly. But he is a slow, slow boy. Bedroom Bash. I played this one. I like this one. Just making it. I like this one. It's like a Hot Wheels track. I made several Hot Wheels tracks. I always get stuck on that. That's unfortunate, that nook there. I don't know how quite that works. I don't know if the wall is tilted slightly towards the track, maybe it looks like. I'm not sure. I had that happen in some of my levels too, and it's always a pain. Yep. Hey Mech, what's going on? Welcome. We're playing through some of GoldenGemGame's levels from his version 2 release. Oh, and I jumped the track. Yeah, I used to hook together a bunch of those orange things with the wood clamps that came with them. You'd like clamp them to your desk or something. Clamp them to the top of a dresser. Oh. This is a course that would have a loop tri-climb. How good would that be? Oh man, especially, yeah, there's not that many, like you're saying, huge ramps like this, for example, in the regular game. There's a few spots where there's some, you know, variation, but not too much. Okay, and this is, I think, their last one. Yep, Tricky Temple. They have more being made and in production. They might even have more now, but this is it for this release. Well, after this, we'll do a fly-through and check them out and drive around them real quick. What's this, a roll of toilet paper? Where am I? Can't see. I'm so slow! Oh man, Bowser. very confused. Where am I supposed to go? Is it this way? Nope, not that way. Oh, that's right, we don't have mini-maps yet. Okay, this way. Woof. Know how I got here. There we go. Figure it out in lap 2. Is lap 2. Alright, we'll figure it out now. Here we go. Interesting. I think the course was called Tricky Temple, so that's fair. This is what we signed up for. It wasn't called Easy to Navigate Temple. Alright, so let's try this again. Left. Into the pit. Alright, but left, then right. Then left? I guess that's a shortcut? Is this the normal way? No. Is it? No. No, that's just... What? Where am I? Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna go left, then straight? This is a place? I thought this was a pit. Alright, so I guess all roads lead to Rome if Rome is this place down here. And then I gotta go over this way? What's this about? Wait. Do I just immediately... Is that like a short secret path that I'm not supposed to go to? I think I gotta figure it out. I think I figured it out in lap 2. Lap 3, here we go. Imagine 150cc. Okay, we gotta go left, straight, right, into the pit of doom. Go real slow over here. Ah, I almost had it. It was that left. I was real close. I was trying to go left, but I fell. And yeah, then we just go out the door. We don't go that way. That's a weird secret shortcut that we're not going to go for. And that's the lap. Alright. Wasn't so bad. Just had to think. Tricky Temple. Okay, so back to the main menu then. Oh no, I didn't have it yet. So no fly cam. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that would be a good Kaizo level. So let's just do some exploring. We'll drive around a bit, check some places out. Again, this one wasn't very detailed, so not much to check out. This grass is out of bounds. This one would be good, if a bit better rather. It's fine as is, but I feel like it'd be a bit better at a bit bigger of a scale. If the road was a bit wider, if it was a bit longer to travel on. And then of course you could fit more along the way in that that note. If you ever want to get started, I'd love to help out and give assistance and tips and things like that. You know, there's a lot of people using Blender that give more advice as to that. This is one of my favorite ones of theirs. I really like the city look of it. I feel like they did a good representation on that. Nice. That shortcut there, and the normal route goes the other way to the right. But yeah, this is another one that makes me think of that Mickey Speedway game, where it's just, you know, that the textures represented on the walls, as opposed to there being, you know, more complex physical geometry. The things are represented with the texture detail instead. Definitely interesting music. It's gotten much better as he's gone on. He's put out a song recently that I really enjoyed, but some of these not my favorite tunes. A bit hard too working with the MIDI format, so it's a little interesting. They're still growing more. And again, you can see that even just in each song as they progress. Each one of these was made in order, and I think each one that gets put out is a little bit better than the one before it. So, I'm not sure what... So that's how I feel about that. I wasn't sure what parts you guys heard, because I just looked up and I saw, like, mute the mic, turn off the camera, this and that. And I was thinking to myself, like, how much of what I just went of, you know, explanation did they actually get? There's a scene in Forrest Gump where he's, like, about to go up and talk about how he feels about the war. And right before he does, some general like pulls out all the cables, and so they try to put everything back in, and just as they do, he finishes up, he's like, well, that's all I gotta say about that. That's what I was thinking looking up right now. Here I am going on this large detailed thing, and my mic was cut out the whole time. So again, this is their stadium course. Can't really make out anything on the what's it called? Oh, what's that say? Something Doc's gym, train for the W. Oh, okay, so that's for Punch Out, I guess. Oh, banana. Banana good. Toad's tires. I'm guessing that's the Punch Out gym. Styles. Oh, Waluigi. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to get any type of detail with text in these banners. That's why the regular game used two of them, you know, tiled next to one another. it's hard to, with the pixel space that we have. It looks like I might have figured out 64 square, which would let us get a 64 by 64 bitmap, but it would only be for color index, so it wouldn't be the full RGBA spectrum. But that's still 16 colors, which is a decent chunk. Yeah, and that doesn't even really need to, well, I guess because they've really put a lot of what's it called? For the text on Mario Kart, there's a lot of shading there. It's not, so I don't know what the word is, pixelated. But I'm going to take a quick second to grab a soda. I will be right back. Where's the mic toggle button? Drove me nuts earlier too. I went to turn off my camera and it wasn't working. Meanwhile, you guys can do it just fine. Yeah, they put a lot of the yeah, they put them in the level geometry, and they only load that level at a time. So, like, the trucks are only in the Toad's Turnpike level geometry. The Mario sign is in the Mario Raceway level geometry. The Wario sign is in the Wario Raceway level geometry. Bowser's stuff is only in Bowser's Castle. All sorts of things, unfortunately, are stuck in each individual level, and because of that, you can't borrow them and use them across. It was a pain. Even the trees. Like, I can't use a tree from a different level because the palette and the textures and everything are all in different chunks. It's pretty silly, but anyway. Finished looking up, and which one are we on here? I can't even see. Alright, Sapphire, I guess. I'm running through these again real quick, and then I'm going to load up 3DS Max. And, why is that my chat right now? Why is my chat so small? 1 second. Alright, yeah, that should be better. A lot more space. So this was the one with the half pipe. Check that out. But from this end, still nothing. No loops. I thought that was the coolest thing with F-Zero X having its own toolkit. By the way, Infinite Synchron, you can use Blender now, which is what Litronom uses for their, and Golden Gem as well, for their levels. So you don't have to use 3DS Max anymore, you are able to use Blender as well. Yeah, I thought F-Zero, that was the coolest thing, that they're, for the disk drive, for the attachment underneath that only went in Japan, they had like a whole set of custom level creating kits directly on the N64 for it, which was a very cool concept, I think. Gotcha. Yeah, 3D modeling can be a bit intimidating, but it's a lot of fun making these. Yeah, another one. Again, I felt like this was a lot like the Majora's Mask swamp level. This is the Hot Wheels one again. I was trying to go for the blue ramp there, but I did not make it. Aw. Where's my mushrooms when I really need them? Yeah, definitely can't do it without them. That's interesting. On the DS, I wonder what that would be like. This one's pretty cool. You have that sand-looking landscape out there. Yeah, it leaves a bit to be desired. Oh, interesting. So that's what that's for. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can make this then. Nope, that's just a wall. But here is a wall and a spot I missed. Put me back up here. Get another chance. Those are so slow. Yeah, that's... See, that's why I was mentioning I'm reluctant about changing stats, is because if you're not really sure what you're doing, you can break the game very easily. Oh, I fell again. I feel like without hours of testing with multiple people's opinions and having, you know, reviews done over a time period, you really can't just make adjustments blindly and hope that you, as a single person playing through the game, can properly, you know, assess the changes you're making and the impact it has on, you know, different play styles even. So I'm real reluctant to make modifications like that in any game. And in the past I modded Halo for many years, and there's a whole toolkit there for making custom characters and custom weapons and everything else. And it is, you know, a very popular thing to make modifications to the existing sets, and, you know, oh, here's a new set of tags, they were called, a new set of weapons and everything else, and it's very easy to make just a terribly unbalanced set of assets without knowing what you're doing. I've always been real reluctant to mess with things that I don't fully understand because of that. Water, yeah, indeed. Thirsty. So yeah, I don't have to finish 3 laps for this, but anyway. Okay, so that was all 8 again. So, yep, that was GoldenGemGame's Jerod Kart version 2. I know they are working on a version 3 currently that they might put out in the near future, but for now this is what we have. Some pretty cool stuff, 8 new levels in here, neat design to everything. You can see clear progression. I think things are getting more complicated and better as they go on. Excited to see what the next 8 come out to look like.